Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channel message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on the website located in the title of this live. Raw, real, unfiltered, unedited, unprogrammed, sugar-free broadcast, because the only thing we're sugar-coating around here is these nails. And if you want to get your nails done with me, come see me here in Las Vegas, where my main business is the nail salon. I would love to hook you up with the best set of nails you've ever had in your life. Talk about a real souvenir. I got you. All right. Here we go. We're going to start it off with the Kuan Yin Oracle. I'm loving the way this deck is working with our downloads, and I want to familiarize myself with it, so it's going to be a mainstay for a while. Let's see, what is the download message today? Please and thank you. What's the download message today? What do you got to say? There's something that's been sitting in the vortex, ready to come out. Guidance, information, clarity. What do you have for us for our highest, lightest, and brightest good, for our overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness? I do what I do because I absolutely love and adore my brothers and sisters of humanity. And I started doing these readings because they were healthy for me. They were good for me. They were helping me. And I said, you know what? If it's helping me, it might help someone else too. So there's something in this message for me. There's something in this message for you. There's something in this message for everybody who comes through. Some of the specifics might be yours. If it is, pick it up and run with it. If it isn't, leave it where you found it. But there's definitely something here for everyone, okay? So bring your intuition to the party, like I always say. Oh, my goodness. Stop toppling over. Stand still. Stop toppling over. Stand still. Stop toppling over. Stand still. Message. Hold on. They said write it down. Stop toppling over. Stop falling over. Okay. I heard stand for something or you'll fall for nothing. So it's like stop falling for something. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Okay. We'll see what comes out in the message. All right. Let's see. What else do you want to say? The Sisters of the Rising Sun. The Sisters of the Rising Sun. Card number 28. High Priestess and Strength card. These women, okay, there's 4 women here. 4 is a number of stability. And in many beliefs and practices, 4 is a very powerful number. And I'm hearing 4 is a number of Gaia. 4 is the number of Gaia, okay. 2 plus 8 equals 10. That's Wheel of Fortune energy. Okay, so 2 plus 8 equals 10. Wheel of Fortune energy. Within the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Magician and the Fool. Okay, so this is closing out old cycles so that you could take your power and authority to begin brand new things. Take that leap of faith. Do what you really feel that you need to do. Really feel that you want to do. Okay, that craving that is calling to you. There's 4 Sisters of the Rising Sun. They're in harmony. They are a cohesive energy. They work together. Okay. The rising sun. The sun rises in the east. Rises in the east and sets in the west. So there's something here about the rising sun. Rising in the east. Okay. All right. Let's go into the archetype deck. I haven't used this deck on the show in a while. But we're going to use it today. What archetype does it behoove us to embrace in this energy? What archetype does it behoove us to embrace in this energy? What archetype does it behoove us to embrace in this energy? Please and thank you. With the Sisters of the Rising Sun. We're going to go back and read that from the book. but let's see what archetype it behooves us to embrace in this energy. This one. The healer. Haha. Isn't that beautiful? Healer energy on the table. Okay. It says in the light attributes, because these cards, one interesting thing is they have both light and shadow attributes. Shout out to Janine, first commenter for the session. Try in the house. Yes. Okay. Light attribute, passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. Boy, if we ain't been talking about that right here on the channel so much, I love it. And I'm loving your comments, you guys. I love the tribe has been going back and putting some most valuable comments on the uploaded videos. And what I love about that is they sit in the comment section with each video, and everybody that ever sees them will always be able to read those comments. I think that's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing those. And the shadow attributes. So if you're using healer energy in a low vibe, taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. So this card is showing us the higher vibration and the lower vibration of the healer energy. Let's go into the Sisters of the Rising Sun and see what their message is for us today from the book on page number 28. Or card number 28 is on page what page is it on? It's on page number 89, Strength card and Hermit energy in your power. It's interesting because it's like each one of these women is in their own power and trusts their own guidance. Yet that guidance guides them to work cohesively, to work together, to be a empowered collective, I'm hearing. Okay. You are a highly creative being with the potential to help raise the vibration of consciousness on this planet through your creative projects, work, dreams, and hobbies. The power of collaboration, choosing to work with others in joint projects, allows for synergy to occur where you can grow stronger and become more than the sum of your individual parts, calling in great cosmic assistance and potency. You are guided to remain open to other souls joining forces with you. Just like the Sisters of the Rising Sun that bring great energy to help humanity through their group endeavors, when you allow for aligned group effort, much that is wonderful can occur. Pause, because I'm hearing this is a mastermind group. This is a mastermind group. This channel and all of you who are constantly present here form a mastermind group. We are a mastermind group. What is a mastermind group? It's a collective that comes together with common goals, common vision in support of that. And by the collective energy that we all bring together, it's empowering. It's extremely empowering. Okay. It is an important part of the spiritual journey to learn who you are and how you work, and often solitary work is a helpful way to do this. Pause. Did I not say each one of them is individually empowered and that's why they're guided to work together? Yes, I did. That's being highlighted here. Yet there are times when you are strong enough to work with others without losing yourself or your unique approach to creative endeavors. That's important. If you're going to work with others, you can work with others and you are strong enough to do it without losing yourself or your unique approach. So you keep yourself, yet you work together. Okay. Collaboration is suggested for you now to allow you to expand your horizons, to meet more people, share your light, and have more fun. Your collaborations may be with spiritual guides or with souls incarnated and coming into your life in the forms of colleagues, friends, and helpers now. Trust your instincts and be discerning in what you accept and what you let pass you by. There will be plenty of opportunities for you as you are open to them, but do trust yourself enough to take a leap and some risks that feel uplifting for you in reaching out or accepting offers of others to work together. But you do have to trust your instincts and be discerning, okay, in what you accept. We're not just going to accept anything. Just because they want you doesn't mean you got to accept them. You got to make sure they qualify for this collaborative group energy, right? Okay. Sisters of the sun rising, know that the light can grow strong when souls join together in creative endeavors, allowing different flavors of the divine to come through in each project, making it richer than it would be with one flavor alone. This oracle is also guidance to remain true to yourself in collaborative efforts. You may be struggling between compromise and staying true to who you are and how you work. You don't need to compromise. You need to honor your boundaries and the boundaries of others, and trust that when you are meant to work together, you will find a way not to compete, but to complement, and perhaps also complement. Okay. And you complement each other so that you can all shine together. The sisters of the sun rising are calling you to find ways not to diminish yourself in collaboration with others, but to dare to become more of yourselves together. Ooh, I like that. Dare to become more of yourselves together. If you have pulled this card together with Sisters of the Star Blossoms, well, we didn't. We're going to skip that right now. This oracle also indicates that in any relationship you have right now, there is a healing taking place. And if you look for a win-win solution, no matter how tricky it might seem to find that wisdom at first, it is there to be found. You will have successfully collaborated as souls finding healing. Well done. All right. So this is about collaboration. This is about staying authentic in your collaborations, being observant of who you are collaborating with. And I love the word synergy. I have a clipboard, and when I learned the meaning of the word synergy, I wrote the word synergy down on the clipboard, and I would always look at it, because synergy is energies that work together synchronistically for a common goal. So that's what this energy is about. We want to be working with other energies towards a common goal. Collaboration is beneficial at this time. All right, so let's see. We're going to use the Starman Tarot again. I used it for Tarot in the Shadows last night, and I will feel like it wants to come out again. We'll use this to pull the 7-card chakra spread and see what's happening here. Then we're going to go in a little bit deeper. I have my full-size and miniature Mother Peace round tarots. We'll use those as well today. But let's look at the situation. Show me this experience from the situation, what is happening here in this download, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you for all you do. Thank you for your love donations. Thank you for choosing me for your personal readings. I was so grateful. The phone went off again, and it was another new caller looking for a reading, another satisfied person getting their personal reading with me. So thankful and grateful for the growth on the channel. Who did you share this message with? Okay. So thankful and grateful for your part in helping to grow the channel. And, I would do it even if nobody was watching, but I sure do have more fun when there's more of you to interact with, when you're here. I love it. Each one of you, I think about ones who are, who have come through sometimes, as well. And so in the past situation, Princess of Swords, there was a text, there was a phone call, there was a message, okay? Information. Somebody was seeking to learn something. Somebody who's seeking to learn something, okay? In the current energy, some Ace of Wands energy here. Now somebody has found their power. Somebody has found their power, okay? Ace of Wands, they're starting something new. I hear apparently they have found the new information that they were seeking. They got new understanding that they were looking for. Okay. What's the hidden blessing? Oh, no, that's not how we're doing it. I said 7-card chakra. Why are we reading the 7-card gypsy? 7-card chakra, what you have is a Princess of Swords, text messages. Okay. What you want is your power. Okay. Seeking information. What you have is a question. What you want is an empowering answer. Okay. What you're doing about it, 2 of Wands. You're making a different choice to get a different result. Okay. Let's see how you feeling about this. What's the feeling in this? Is the High Priestess. The feeling of the High Priestess is I know. I receive the information that I need. I know what I need to need. I know what I need to know when I need to know it. Okay. What's the conversation? What's being talked about? What's the thought? Whether this conversation is external or internal? What's the conversation? Is the 10 of Wands. How to bring this into a situation here. How to bring it into a situation here and get out of this stalemate, get out of this stagnancy and move on. Whether you already know is the Star. You are protected. You are guided. This was the first card out in the Tarot in the Shadows message last night. Very empowering message there. Check it out if you haven't already. Okay. What is it that you will learn? What will you learn in this energy? What will you learn? You will learn the Emperor in reverse. Okay. The authority is internal authority, personal authority. And the Emperor in reverse, somebody has been abusing their power. You will learn that somebody has abused their power. Temperance. Okay. Divine timing coming into play with Temperance. Timing is a factor. Okay. Timing is a factor. Temperance, seeing another perspective, seeing the other side of something. Somebody did not realize that a person in their experience was abusing their power. Somebody was like, what do I have to do? Okay. What somebody's going to realize is God has been the gatekeeper for something to unfold in your life. And what you will learn is as you come into this new powerful beginning that you're desiring, okay, by making a different choice, to do things something differently, that's going to open up that gate. Okay. That's when God's like, oh, okay, they did it. Now it's time to open up that floodgate. Okay. Now, so that's our 7-card chakra. Let's go into a 7-card gypsy. Now, the one that I was trying to do, even I've been working with that spread so much, and they're both 7 cards, so it's easy to get confused there. Let's get a 7-card gypsy spread from your experience in this, okay, from your personal experience in this situation. This is the situation. So situation was there was some information they wanted to be delivered. The situation now is there's a new start. Yeah, there is a new start in this. Okay, that's what was desired in this. Okay. This is interesting because that's even coming through like Gaia. Gaia here was like, okay, Gaia was like, I'm looking for everybody to match a frequency. Interesting, because I'm just, this is like some sort of cityscape design in the background, but it's looking like the heartbeat monitoring machine. And it's looking like monitoring the frequency. It's like Gaia's like, I've been monitoring the frequency. And guess what? I'm looking for it to get hot enough. I'm hearing hot enough. Okay. Looking for the frequency to match so that there could be this breakaway. Ooh, and I just heard a new heaven and a new earth. Okay. With the 2 of Wands. And I saw an image of like how do I describe that? A split in reality. A split in reality where it's like Earth, what I just saw in my mind was it separated into 2. Like a cell becomes 2. I saw Earth separate into 2. One will be those who have the inhabitants who have raised their vibration to match the new energy, and the other will be those who are still stuck in the old energy. Okay. Gaia is receptive. Gaia is ready with the High Priestess. Gaia is ready. Okay. Gaia knows that it will happen. And we are talking about the entity of Gaia today. It looks like, yep, Gaia is in play. That 4 energy that came through earlier with the 4 sisters there. And 4 is the number of Gaia. Okay. And then look, interesting, because what you will learn is Gaia is given to this situation. I'm hearing Gaia is given to this situation. Gaia is like with this 10 of Wands in this position here, it's like Gaia is saying to us, yes, the energy has reached its climax. It's hot enough now. It's hot enough now. Okay, and what Gaia knows is it's time for this big shift to begin to happen in this orb that's above the lady's head. It looks like Gaia is getting ready to make a split. So Gaia is going to become more. Gaia is interesting. There's something here about Gaia becoming more. All right. And it's going to break the old regime, I'm hearing, with the Emperor in reverse. It will break the old regime. It'll break the old authority system. Okay. So there's something here about the old authority system must be replaced. Okay. Old authority system must be replaced. All right. Let's see what we have. 7-card gypsy spread now. From our perspective, what it was in the past. Past energy. Thank you. Past energy was the 8 of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing personal action. Action for oneself. Okay. Planning out what we would do. And I hear a lot of attempts that did not meet with the desired success. I heard that. In the current energy, we have the 10 of Swords. It's over. Only thing left to do is jump ship. What? Something is over. Only thing left to do is jump ship. All right. And the hidden blessing for us. What do we have in the hidden blessing for us? Hidden blessing for us is the Shaman of Cups in reverse. You've been shown what to do, but you've kept it to yourself. Oh, it was about you having the knowledge. It was about you knowing what you should do. It wasn't necessarily always about you trying to get everybody else on board. You know, they're going to do what they want to do. If a lot of people are playing lemmings, they're just jumping ship. A lot of people are playing lemmings. They're just following one another, just going right off the deep end. I hear right off the deep end. Hidden blessing is you've learned some emotional mastery already, so it's not going to affect you as much. Okay, I just got a very powerful message, and this could be very triggering for some of you. But there's going to be a lot of people who are going to jump ship off of planet Earth. They're not going to want to be here anymore. So hidden blessing is you've been learning how to transmute tragedy into blessing. You've been learning how to see other facets of situations, even if they appear to be ugly. Okay, what's the challenge in this? What's the challenge in this? The challenge in this is the Death card. Did I just not say a bunch of people is going to jump ship and leave planet Earth? Yeah, there's a whole transition here. And some people's response to this transition is jump ship. I'm out of here. I ain't interested in being here no more. I'm gone. And that is going to present a challenge because here you are. I heard this has been going on. It's been going on. It's been going on. It's been going on. It's just picking up the pace. It's picking up the pace. There's going to be more of this now. You know, death is only hard for the dying while they're still alive. Death is hard for the living who are left alive in the times to come, especially when they don't know how to transmute energies, especially when they don't have an awareness of the other side, the other facets, the glass half full, all of these things. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's keep going. Let me get this message out. In your environment, who or what is in your environment that wants to be highlighted here? Thank you. The 6 of Wands in reverse. Somebody feels like a failure. It could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person. Somebody feels like they're not having success. Somebody doesn't want to recognize the need. The need. What was this archetype? What we need to embody? The healer. Okay. All right. So in your environment, there's somebody here who has short-lived success, success that was fleeting. Somebody just never saw success. Okay. I heard down in the dumps mentality, and they keep, Even though there is a path out of that, they keep going right back into it. Okay, guidance for you. Guidance for you is Daughter of Discs. Okay, it's coming out in the reverse. Daughter of Discs in the reverse. So this is Page of Pentacles energy reversed. Let me just think on that for a second. The work that's to be done is not yours to do. Again, I'm getting that message. You know, it almost seems like we're just uncaring. I heard work from the spirit realm, work from the spirit realm. There's nothing in the physical you can do about it. Outcome energy. Two of Cups, love. Love is the outcome energy. I heard some of them you're only going to be able to just love them from a distance. Okay, let me see. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups because you got self-love. You got self-love. That's a beautiful energy. I love the self-love energy. You know I do. All right. So we have a situation here where there's been a question. Gaia has been, people have been questioning. People have been trying to understand what the fuck is happening on Earth. Why is all this stuff happening? And some people are giving up because it's like, I heard they were never able to recuperate afterwards, after the big covert deception. Yeah, they were never fully able to recuperate their energy. Interesting. They did not meet with success, and you put a lot of people, they've been putting a lot of energy externally. So what they're telling me is the worldwide quarantine, the worldwide stay in your house and stay with your family energy was to try to get us all to go inside and look at ourselves. I see you did that. I see we did that. We went inside. We sat with ourselves. We sat with our own energy. And that was to empower us, to help us, to get us to raise our vibration. And now it's like a lot of ideas we had in the past, they don't work. There is a shift happening on Earth. There's a change happening in Gaia right now that is going to require us to take our authority and make it internal. This is a big transformation. This is not listening to what everybody, this is not listening to the daily tea and getting involved in the cheeseman, the gossip, and all the shit going on out there. No, this is about us getting into our power. We are healers. And we are healed. I am healed. Declare it with me if that is true for you. I am healed. And even if you feel like you're still in the middle of it, I am healed. On some level, I am healed. And on more levels, I am healed. More levels than I know. I am healed. I am healed. Claim that, own that. I'm hearing that's important in this time. I am healed and my loving energy heals others. So there's a lot of individuals here that needs to go through a whole life change. There's somebody here that is ready to give up old ideas, old beliefs. This change has to happen. Gaia is showing it's time for a change. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. A change gonna come. It's time for people to say, reaching out to their brothers, and all I do is beat them down. That's what he said. No, we're not beating nobody down. If we can't lift them up, we will stay hands off. I heard if we can't lift them up, we'll stay hands off. I heard if you don't have nothing nice to say, keep your mouth shut. I heard if you don't have nothing nice to say, keep your mouth shut. Okay. Yeah, if you can't lift them up, what we won't be doing is tearing them down. I had these fall in my lap. The Magician, the Hangman in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're in your power. If they don't want to see another perspective, shut that party down. Don't get involved in the battle. That's what I'm hearing. All right, let's see how you want to use these, because shuffling them that way is not working the best. because they so little and round and slick. Okay. What's the message today? The Sisters of the Rising Sun. It's about synergy, working collaboratively, working collectively. What? To bring in the change. It's like everybody is being drawn into an emotional, I heard abyss. Everybody's being brought into their emotions, I heard brought to their knees. And then I'm hearing, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices, not divine, holy night. Okay. When Christ consciousness was born, the seven of this, pregnant, ready to give birth. Okay, somebody here is ready to give up right as they're ready to give birth to something new, to a new idea, but you can't do nothing about it. It's gonna happen when it's gonna happen. Nobody, I mean, apart from inducing a woman into labor with some chemicals, nobody can do anything about when that baby come out. That baby gonna come out when it's ready. The baby gonna come out when it's ready. And then there's something in that, without inducing them with chemicals. Some people use they call it psychotropics. Is that what they call it? Anyway, psycho drugs to try to influence their awakening. I heard, but that is fleeting. This is going to happen and develop naturally. The fruit will be ripe for the harvest when it's ripe for the harvest. Somebody is having Braxton Hicks. Somebody's having Braxton Hicks contractions. What's Braxton Hicks contractions? Your body practicing for the moment. Somebody's spirit is practicing for the moment that it's real. What's real? What's coming is this love energy, this Two of Cups energy, a reflection energy. Somebody, you're being guided to become the emperor, to become the authority in your life. I see that. Working together for a collaborative group effort of healing. Why? Because self-love. You got plenty of self-love. You swan dive into that self-love. All right. What else do we have to say here today? Thank you, Lord Source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. This beautiful universe that we live in with synergy. Okay, the 10 of Wands with the star has the 3 of Swords sitting on top of it over there, and it's to the left. There's an ending that is about to occur. It is destined. I heard it is foretold. It has been prophesied, and it must be complete. I heard before you shine, and they're showing me with the shine word, before you radiate that higher vibrational energy, you're going to go through a self-realization process. This is why we've been talking about transmuting our pains, that thing that fucked up everything, into our gains, our power, because in this energy, it's a necessary step to raise the vibration. You cannot raise the vibration as long as that is there like an anchor chaining it down. Understand? You got to cut that connection. And they're showing me Abraham Hicks illustration with this. It's like you will naturally, like a cork, float to above the water if you would just cut ties to all the shit that makes you feel weighed down. You don't have to try to be happy. All you have to do is stop focusing on loss, on sadness, on sorrow, on frustrations. Those are the strings that cut us down. Those are the strings that knock us down. I see a collaborative of energies who are all highly receptive, highly in tune, and highly empowered energies working together. And as they come together, they build each other up. They build each other up. They empower themselves. Therefore, their empowerment overflows over to one another, and they empower one another. And even these ones go through these self-realization moments. But their responses to these self-realization moments are to seek the power out of it. Personal power with the Emperor in reverse. Okay. empowering yourself and others. They're showing me a card from the deck that I have. Let's see. Is it? Oh, yeah. It's the Starseed Oracle that says double mission to uplift yourself and humanity. Double mission. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse and it's in the deck. It did not come out. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it back over. Nine of Pentacles, though, this is about your spiritual practice, especially in this deck. I love that Nine of Pentacles energy in this deck because you see her practicing her spiritual arts, her divination. So some of you have been doing this for yourself, okay? That's going back in the deck right now. Let's see what else what else can you show me? What else can we see? What else is there for us to observe, discern, and become aware of at this time? Thank you. Ace of Wands and the Daughter of Wands. There's another level to your empowerment coming. So some of us have been doing this spiritual practice to upbuild ourselves. There's a new level of empowerment coming into that. I see a surge of energy going into our spiritual practice. I see new techniques being used by us. I see new levels of awareness of our spiritual abilities. And it's interesting because it's like I'm seeing in this conversation with these other empowered individuals, you're becoming aware of other things, that techniques and methods that have worked for the healing energy. We heal one another. And in this image, the healing hands is highly highlighted here, using our hands in a healing method. You know, anything can be used as a tool. You could use your hands to heal somebody, to caress somebody, to massage somebody, or to beat the shit out of somebody. It's tools, and it's about how you use it. And in this energy, we're using it collaboratively as a mastermind group to build one another up, to build ourselves up and empower one another. I hear, and as you build your others up, you'll find empowerment for yourself. And I hear it never fails at any time this channel provides guidance messages for others. This channel also receives confirmation, upbuilding, and even new information for oneself. So as you provide your gifts to those who come through, who are turning to you, asking you for assistance, or presented in your experience where you have information, where you have technique, where you have ability to be of assistance that is not squandered, I'm not talking about throwing your pearls to swine. I'm not talking about that person that has asked you for help a million times over and never done nothing with it. I'm not talking about wasted efforts. And it's not that is it wasted? It's only wasted if somebody does nothing with it. You put the plate down. You put the plate down. This is the meat and potatoes. This meal is the meat and potatoes. This is a meal. Some of you are going to feel tired after you watch my show. A lot of you have written to me and told me you often fall asleep listening to my show. You know why? It's like a delicious meal that fills you up with healing energy. And I hear some of us have healing energy that flows from our voices. And I hear the creations of our hands. When we do it with love, it infuses healing energy into those. Yeah. And some feel tired. They're going to feel tired after we've spoken. And that's okay. You'll heal as you rest. Okay. Some of us can utilize those words. As I rest, I am healed. As I rest, I am healed. As I rest, I am healed. Affirmatively over our physical vessels is the way it's coming through, over our physical vessels. Okay. There's going to be new levels of awareness, new techniques to apply. You're learning the new techniques now. You've been asking, how do I overcome this situation to create a change in my experience? The change is difficult, but you're being given the new tools, and this daughter of this in reverse is saying it's about practice right now, practicing the new tools. So some of you have barely learned about using these affirmative words. Okay, some of you have barely learned about pivoting your focus. Some of you have barely learned about covering it over in a blanket of love. This is an opportunity to practice. I'm hearing, put it into practice. You're going to love what you get. Yeah, you're going to absolutely love what you get. Okay, what else is there for us to see at this time? The Five of Swords. Yeah, there's somebody here. Five of Swords lands on the Six of Wands in reverse and the 10 of Wands up here, which is telling me there's somebody external to you in the experience who is got some self-sabotaging thoughts and beliefs. Somebody has a habit of making a joke about themselves. You know what? The body, yourself, your body does not hear your jokes and take them as a joke. It hears your jokes about yourself and takes them as real. Somebody likes to say stuff about themselves. And yeah, I'm so stupid. That's not true. That's not beneficial. That's not helpful. Because when you say jokes about yourself and you tease yourself, your cells hear that and responds in that. So if you're going to joke, I'm a multimillionaire, I don't know what to do with all this money, make that be your joke. I got so many spiritual gifts, I got to try to find a way to use them. Let that be your joke. I'm so confident, people don't know what to do with my cockiness. Okay, let that be your joke. I'm so connected to the divine, I'm walking around here channeling messages all the time. Let that be your joke. Let your jokes be empowering about yourself. And for somebody here, this is somebody outside of you. And no matter what you do, what influence you give, there's nothing you can do about their self-sabotaging thought process. You've been the example. And at this point, with the Death card here and the challenge is to release the need to create the change for somebody else so that you can embrace your own change. Listening to somebody's self-sabotaging conversation, introducing a low vibrational subject matter into the conversation, it is repulsive to you, is what I hear. It's repulsive to you. You don't want no part of that. You don't want no part of that. So it's like different ones come into your experience, and they might all come in with something difficult or challenging that they present in the conversation. But some of them respond favorably and make the sense of it and get the sense of it and go and run with it. Others do not. What's being highlighted here is somebody who does not make the sense of it. Now, they're telling me to read this not as Gaia, but as another person and as a 7 card, Gypsy. So there's somebody here you've been talking to. This person right now is using their power, but they're using it in an unhealthy behavior for self-belittlement, what is that? Self-sabotage. Thank you, self-sabotage. They know how to do something different. They become aware of a different way to use their power. It's time for them to do that. But there's some I'm hearing the word secret. There's some secret. And the thing is, I'm hearing so much that you get on their nerve. You're triggering the heck out of somebody. You get on their nerve because, oh, shit, is that what they're trying to do? They're trying to bring an end to you. Somebody here wants to bring an end to you. You're so confident. You think you know everything. I hear you think you know everything. Somebody would like to bring an end to you. They can't do it. They will fail. Emperor in reverse. They will fail. Why? Because you're protected. This person needs to recognize you're protected. This is starting to look a lot like the one last night. Somebody was trying to do some shit and a day of reckoning is coming. Oh, boy. I heard there's going to be nothing they can do. All they're going to do is sit back and watch you go in your power. Now, I see this shift happening on Earth. What I'm hearing is a lot of narcissistic, low vibrational, abusive energies are going to get frustrated as hell, as a lot of us and others like us are finding our personal power. We're finding our empowerment. We're embracing our empowerment on new levels. They say, don't worry about who falls off. It could be difficult to experience that these people are not part of your life, that these people have left you, these people are not involved with you. But the fact of the matter is, it's for your benefit. At the end of the day, you're going to be happier. Anything. There is no loss in the divine mind. There is no loss in the divine mind. One more time for emphasis. Yes, please. Thank you. There is no loss in the divine mind. There is only the coming of something that is more aligned. There is only the coming of something that is more aligned. There is only the arrival of something more aligned. Yes, for you. Why? Because you have a healing energy. So here's the thing. A lot of individuals, what I just heard was a lot of individuals will come and flow through your experience. They're showing me like a doorway at the train station. Everybody goes through the door. All these people will go through the door. They all got different destinations, honey. Some of you are the train station. They got to come through you before they can go where they're going. Some of them, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. They're going to come through you. They're going to all take a different bit of information with them, and then they're going to go. And they're going to do what they need to do. I heard it all happens in divine timing. It all happens in divine timing. They're attracted to this energy because they're trying to alchemize something, whether they're consciously aware of it or not. They have a battle raging in their own head. It's divine time for them to understand. It's divine time for them to understand. And so they're drawn to that self-love energy you have. They're drawn to the divine connection that you have. The Ace of Cups just came through and said the connection to the divine. You have it. You can go. All you got to do is, well, first off, it's always there for you, you know, and all you got to do is just look at that. You know how to do that. You know how to do that very well. What else do you have for the message right now? What else? Just to get more cards out. Okay. They're going to come, they're going to go, they're going to take what they need. The Devil card is in reverse. You will not attach yourself. There's something here about not attaching yourself to the people. Don't attach to the people. And okay, healer, heal me. Healer, heal me. Healer, heal me. Okay, so some of you, when somebody comes in for healing or you're doing spiritual work, you connect to their energy. Not beneficial. I mean, it will allow you to serve the immediate purpose for them, which is, you know, to channel the messages or provide the guidance or whatever. However, there's a more beneficial way to do this, they're saying. There is a more beneficial way to do this. You connect only to the divine. Only point of connection. You connect to the divine. So there is a healer who has been getting real sleepy. Every time you provide a reading, you've been feeling drained. You feel like you're taking these people's energies on. I'm being guided to a conversation. This was years ago. Oh my God, this conversation must have taken place 6 or 7 years ago. I was out. Ended up in a conversation with the gentleman, letting him know, yeah, I read cards, this and that and the other. He's like, how do you do that? Don't you get drained and sick and all this stuff? Because my daughter, she does that. And she gets sick, literally sick when she reads for other people. She gets drained. She gets exhausted. Sometimes like she's got to be in the bed for days after she does this type of stuff. And I said, well, the problem is she's connecting to the person's energy. Somebody here, you're a healer and you've been having some challenges. And you've been doing personal consultations, services, healing services, Reiki. You read cards, you read runes, you read astrology, you channel messages. Maybe you're a massage artist. Somebody here is a massage artist, right? Or maybe even you do nails for somebody like I do, or whatever it is you do, you're interacting with the public in some sort of way. And you worry about who you provide service for because you've had the experience where you provide service for these people. They let you know what's going on in their life. And now you see it happening in your life. And you're like, fuck, I don't know if I want to keep doing this because every time I do this, whatever they got going on becomes what I got going on. And the reason this is happening is because you're connecting directly to the person's energy. They said, stop that. You don't need to connect to the person's energy. And that is not the most beneficial way to do these types of services. See, what I was shown, the divine showing me was I don't connect to people. When I do your readings, and let me tell you something, I've never had, okay, that's a lie. I had that one person, but we ain't going to go there. I told you about her already. Gave her the information. She just couldn't hear it. But I've never had anybody who said that they didn't get what they needed. All I ever hear when I provide personal services is it's on point. That's on point. Everything you said, it's just on point. That's just what I needed to hear. Yes, that's exactly. Just like that reading I woke up and did last night. I have never heard from this person. I don't know who it is. They were just on Google, found my phone number, called me at 5 o'clock in the morning. I just happened to be able to take the call. And you know what? He didn't want to give me no information. And that was fine. So confidently, I read the cards because I know and I trust in source. I trust in God. I trust that my connection will always bring through what needs to come through. And in this experience, I pulled the cards. I said, now I'm just going to stop real quick because I've already said a lot. Is any of that making sense to you? Know what I'm talking about? He's like, yes, it's exactly what's happening. Okay, cool. I'll keep going then. Now, how am I able to do that when I'm not connected to him? Because I am connected to him through the divine. If you connect to source, and if God is one and one is all, you can connect to anything and anyone's energy. But when you do it through source, you do it through self-generating you do it through the power energy. They're showing me the Allspark from the Transformers. Like there's so much power in the Allspark, right? Yeah, I don't know. Some of y'all didn't see that movie, but it's an energy source. You connect through the source of the energy. You do not connect through the consumer of the energy. So connecting to source is going to give you a safe buffer zone where you have access to 100% of the information. Ooh, okay, hold on a second. Let me blow my nose and then I got something to say. Because this is why some people provide readings for other people and it comes out extremely inaccurate or unbeneficial or incomplete. Because in connecting to the energy of the specific individual, you're only able to receive the guidance and the information you're channeling through their consciousness, through their awareness. And when you circumvent the personal connection between you and this person, and you go straight to source, you're able to pull out the information from source, which is 100% complete. It's not filtered through human perceptions or experiences. And because you're channeling the messages through source, you are going to be filled with energy as you move through the service. Some of you don't intentionally connect your energy to the person who you are working with at the time, but it happens by default because you're not deliberately connecting to anything. So I'm hearing as you move through your day, it would be wise and beneficial to you if you would choose to connect your energy to source in all that you do. If you are somebody who's a secretary and you fill out paperwork and you take phone calls, do it all knowing and acknowledging and being spiritually aware of your connection to source as you move through your day. If you are somebody who offers massages or personal services where you're hands-on with people, physical therapy and stuff like that, don't do it without connecting to source. So at the beginning of your day, through all of your day, connecting to source. Even when you go to make love to your lover, that love that you make will be that much more fulfilling if you connect to source as you connect to your lover. And don't get weird about it, because who created that ability? Hello, we were created for this. Ain't nothing to be shy about. Ain't nothing to be embarrassed about. Connect to source before you do what you do. You'll find more success in all that you do. And now I'm here. Take a few minutes to just meditate, So you're in the middle of your day. What's it going to hurt you to just stop? Just stop. We're going to do it right here and right now. Just stop and just close your eyes and just breathe deep. I did this at my desk yesterday, at my nail studio. I've done this many times while I'm in the middle of a client. I said, okay, we just need to stop for a minute and breathe. Reconnect. Consciously see yourself, see the stream of energy between you and all that is. We've published from the Taking the Mic playlist. We did that years ago. The Infinity Meditation for Grounding. And it's seeing yourself at the center of the infinity symbol, connecting to all above and all below simultaneously, grounding yourself and connecting to the divine. As you do this, you will feel your crown highlighted. You will feel the energy course through your body, and you will be more inspired as you open your eyes and get back to what you're doing. And the Four of Wands here with the Death card. There's a transmutation. There is a change happening. There is a total life change happening. This is going to set you on a new path of stability. This is something that will change your life. Is somebody here, you get anxiety throughout the day. Every time you start to feel that anxiety creep up within you, that's because there's so much energy flowing through you that it's not being released. Okay, you're channeling more energy than you know what to do with. So that infinity grounding meditation, that energy of using meditation to ground yourself as you move through what you do, will be highly beneficial for you to calm those energies of anxiety. Yeah, to calm those energies of anxiety, that meditation process, the process of slowing, breathing, taking just a minute to reconnect to source will help you move that energy through. Because see, Gaia and source knows exactly what to do with that overabundance of energy, because it is a huge abundance of energy there. That you are saying to yourself, I don't know what to do with this. This is so much, okay? And you don't realize that that's what it is. Now, I'm just taking the meditation video and sharing it to my channel information on the community tab. So if you go to my main channel on YouTube, I'm doing this from my iPhone, there's the community tab there. And if you scroll, it'll be the first one. It's from the download. Some of you are going to want to go watch that so you can begin to implement a technique of this to connect to source. Now, in the beginning, we started talking about Gaia is looking for the energy to be here. There's a lot of changes on Earth because Gaia said the energy is here now. It's time for this huge shift, okay? It's time for this huge shift. It's about to happen, but it's been... You know, before the building goes up, they got to deconstruct everything that was there already. There's been a period of deconstruction. Okay. The Magician is here. Okay. This is about getting into your power. Everybody's not going to choose that. Some people will choose to stay in self-sabotaging energy. You can't control when they decide to give birth to this new energy within themselves, or whether or not they ever do. One way or another, it must come through, because when that woman is pregnant, one way or another, that baby's going to come out of her body. There's not a pregnant woman on earth who is still pregnant forever. That doesn't happen. The baby is coming out. Whether that baby comes out alive or dead is not up to you. When that baby comes out is not up to you. Yeah, some people have stillbirths, right? That's what they showed me. Whether the baby comes out alive or dead is not up to you. It's up to this person and how well they take care of their own self. Their own self. Where did I read that from? Self-care, taking care of yourself. Right here. Healer energy with the shadow attribute, failing to take care for oneself. You must take care of yourself if you can take care of anybody else. Now, even the world has been sharing that as a post and a quote and a meme all over the dang place. You got to take care of yourself if you're going to be able to take care of anyone else. You got to do what you got to do for you, or you'll be of no good to anyone else. Number one step to take care of yourself. Somebody here, you like to, there ain't nothing wrong with doing it. I'm going to tell you right now, there ain't nothing wrong with smudging. There's nothing wrong with saging or using Palo Santo. As a matter of fact, they want me to light some up right now. But the thing of it is, the number one thing you can do to take care of yourself is connect to that divine. Connect to source. Connect there. That's the number one protection. It provides a safe buffer that allows you to have the spiritual experience with the other through the filter of source, which is always there, loving you, loving you, loving you for your benefit, for your high overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, for your growth, for your blessing, for your empowerment. That's always, always, always what it's going to be. Ain't nothing wrong with Palo Santo. I love the way it smells. We love the Gaia has provided us these beautiful things, okay? But ultimately, at the end of the day, if there was no Palo Santo left, if there was no tarot cards left, if there was no crystals left, if there was none of these things to attach to, the only attachment that you need is to source. And source will guide you to the co-creative mastermind group. Source will guide you to those who have the healing to exchange with you. Source will guide those to you who need that with you. Okay, so source, when you're connected to source, source will guide the entire process. Whatever is needed is what will come through. Somebody here is being guided to you so that they could step into their power. Somebody found this channel. Somebody found this message for this message because they felt very alone. They didn't know what to do. They've been stuck in the old ways. Yes, old ways. And we're going to call them old ways. Some people think New Age religion is so new. It's not really very new. As a matter of fact, it has a lot of lack and limitations idea is embedded in it too. And this channel here is to bring a new awareness to us. We do not require external tools or devices or ceremonies or rituals. Palo Santo setting this shit off. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I know that's loud as fuck. Sorry, guys. Palo Santo is setting it off. Hold on, let me turn it off. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to blow your eardrums. Okay. There, the door's open. It can get out now. Alarms going off. Okay, and while I was using the Palo Santo, no mistake there. Some of us have gotten so attached to using our crystals, our cards, our Palo Santo, sage, all of these external tools. And here there's a message. Connect to the source. Connect to the source. Connect to the source. That's what you're really seeking. That's what you're really going for. God, I hope everybody's eardrums are okay. I trust that you are protected. That's the main protection. Somebody walks around every day. You won't leave your house. You will go back home if you don't have that black crystal in your pocket because you've attached so much of your security to that item. It's an amplifier. So in the fact that you're using an amplifier when you feel like you're unsafe without it, guess what happens? You're only amplifying the insecurity that you have. Somebody here, you make sure you fucking sage every day. Why? Because I got to clean out my energy. What is the true underlying belief if you got to clean out your energy every fucking day? The true underlying belief is my energy is impure. Blessed, safe, and protected. Now, we had a conversation. We had a conversation the other day. This was just yesterday. I wish I could remember. And daughter mentioned something about a common belief that people share. A common belief that people share was being highlighted. Now, and it was about a product. What product was that? We watched a video about a product. When we watch, okay, so my daughter had listened to a video about a product. It's called Simply Orange. It's orange juice that's made just from oranges, right? Well, she's an ingredient reader, and of course she found a video that talked about all the other stuff that they put in this product and what all that other stuff could do. Let me tell you something. If you on earth were, I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with it. Hey, if you can do it from a high vibrational place, go for it. And if you, some people though, they say, I can't afford to go buy all organic. Well, this is where you really need to get in your source power, because you know what? Source power, being connected to the divine, is more powerful than any chemicals anybody's putting in anything. It's more of a safeguard than any crystal you'll ever buy or any ceremony or any ritual. The ceremony and ritual is connect to the divine. So you are a healer. First off, you got to take care of yourself and heal yourself. But in this channel, one of the main messages that has always come through is this is for our personal empowerment of our authentic divine nature, empowering humanity, not teaching you to give your power to the Palo Santo or the crystal or the cards or anything else. This is about you getting in tune with your divine nature, us getting in tune with our divine nature. Source is always there for us. If you do it and you believe it's unhealthy for you, it will be that. Source says there is nothing that can harm you or hurt you when you're fully connected to that what I am, because you are I when you are connected to that what I am. And the truth is you cannot be disconnected from that what I am. You can only see yourself as such. And by the seeing yourself as disconnected from that what I am, you will then create that experience of being disconnected from that what I am, which is what you are. And you are so powerful, just like my divine mind created all that you will see in this human experience. You are so powerful that you will create all that you will see in this experience. So we say, cut it all off at the root. Get rid of all of those weeds at the root and connect to that what I am, which is that what you are. And anything that shows up can only serve you beneficially, no matter what it appears to be. It will only be able to serve you beneficially. So in this energy, it's about connecting to the divine. There's a shift here happening on earth. One of the big shifts is letting go of ideas of attaching our energy to external items and circumstances when the divine is there, and that is the power that was always there. And that was always the safety, security, the provider, the abundance, the protection, everything. The healing, the wisdom, the ability to connect, all there, contained in the divine, which is what you truly are. This is about connecting you to who and what you truly are. In that, you will be able to experience true love with what comes your way. And what's meant to stay will stay, and what's meant to go will go. And there are things coming and going, because remember, you're like a train station, honey. They won't all stay forever. And you haven't choke it out. You have no control over others' responses to you, over the others' level of awareness. Some of you will present this idea to others and it'll be like way over their head. They won't fucking get it. Somebody is watching this message. There are people watching this message and it's a little over their head. I see people watching this message 3 and 4 times to fully try to understand that, because they are a healer and they know it. They're a light worker. Honey, you're not a light worker. You're a light beer. You're a light doer. You are light. You don't have to necessarily work it. Just have to be. The number one thing that will allow you to just be is being connected with that divine energy. And you haven't felt that because you've been so connected to all these people, making attachments to all these people. That's a false idea. That's an unhealthy behavior. It's not for you to attach to them. You are attached to them by your attachment to source. And because I connect to source, I can pull out whatever information needs to come out. And so a lot of times it's not exactly what the fuck a person wants to hear. They want to hear, oh yeah, your lover's going to come back. Oh, he's just going through a hard time. He's going to change. He's going to be nice. And no, that's not what the fuck I said. That wasn't the reading I gave. The reading I gave was, he's going through some things. This is an unhealthy attachment because there's codependencies. There's attachments here that are unhealthy. There's unhealed wounding that's going on here, and you guys are not helping each other. You're enabling one another. I'm going to give the heart reading because it's the reading that's coming through source. And it's not because life is hard. It's because people want to be attached to other people. You already are. It's already like that. You create a healthier attachment when the attachment is through source, and then you allow the people to come and flow through your experience. I heard like Central Station. Through your experience. Instead of sticking to it. And this is what you have to do. This is what you have to do. One of the things I love about this channel is it allows me to speak about the empowering messages that are coming out. And I'm not going knocking on nobody's door like when I used to be a Jehovah's Witness. Hey, I'm coming to you to bring you a message today. Now, y'all got to find me. So for all those people who like to come on my channel and talk about Jesus and God and how I'm going to go to hell for reading cards and all that shit, all they had to do was click off. They the one irritating themselves because they took the time to watch this message. They didn't have to. I wasn't knocking on their door. I didn't force them to do a fucking thing. I ain't forcing nobody to do a fucking thing. All I'm doing is creating awareness. Creating awareness as the messages come through. What you do with it is up to you. But what has this done for me? What has this done for me that I'm supposed to talk about here? Well, what it's done, okay. What this understanding has done for me, first off, when I do readings, I get hype as fuck. I don't get tired. I'm ready to do something else. This is one reason why I love doing my message before I get started with the rest of my day. This is my meditation session. I meditate every day and I channel every day. I just happen to record what I have to say, and then other people stumble upon it. They want it. They like it. They love it. They keep coming back for more of it. What is your daily practice? How are you starting your day? Start it by delving into spirit. Connect to spirit. When you're going through your day, difficulties come your way. Different ones come your way. Go back into your spirit. Yeah. You start your day decided. I'm going into my spirit. I will act from spirit. This sets a tone for your day. Different things come your way. It doesn't feel like that. There's nothing you can do about it. If they're going to develop, they're going to develop when they can. What you can do is take action for yourself. And then boom, reconnect to spirit. Reconnect to spirit. Yes. Changes are happening on earth. It's not about external expansion. It's about internal expansion. Those who are expanded internally are going to align with more externally, is one thing that I'm hearing here as well. If you're aligned internally, you will align with more externally, is what I'm hearing here. What's the most valuable message you have to add to this? What else? Okay, here we go. Six of Swords falling out. Six of Swords. Synchronistic rendezvous. Information coming together that helps you to make peace and move forward. For somebody, that's exactly what this message has been for you. And then look at this. 9 of this. She came back out. I love that she came back out. Apply, apply, apply. Your spiritual practice is everything. Apply, apply, apply. Somebody here, it's time for you to make peace with the fact that you have spiritual gifts and talents, and other people are willing to pay for that. Somebody here, you have spiritual gifts and talents, and you have not been aligned with receiving for what you are giving. And that's okay. Everything does not have to be a tit for tat connection. However, it is just for the energy you put out, you should receive. And a lot of you understand that. That's why we get so many love donations here. Whether you're sending me $1, $10, $100, $20, whatever you're sending, you feel that you want to reciprocate because you received something that was worthy to you. Somebody here, you have that ability to offer something worthy. It's time for you to receive. The universe is aligning you with the most beneficial way for you to receive. Yes, highly channeled for you here and now. Here and now. I promise to love faithfully. You and me, who? You and spirit, you and source, you and the divine, you and your higher self, you and your spirit. You and your spirit. That's who you should be promising to love faithfully. Everything else that shows up as love comes behind that in your physical experience. It does not precede it. It comes behind it. You hear me? It does not precede it. It comes behind it. Got to be attached in love here and now to that higher self, to that source, to God, to the universe. Connected. That's the source. All the external love comes behind that. That's why the Two of Cups is love with another, is the fellow feeling with another. That's why. The Ace of Cups is where it starts out, with you and you. Got to take care of yourself or you won't be able to give to anybody else. You have ability to transform pain into healing. You're learning it for yourself. Where are you in this? Do it. I heard, interesting, this is a beautiful technique I got. Some of you here, you're trying to figure out how to do this. You're saying, but what do I actually do, Melinda? Okay, you got something that's been on your mind. Maybe you got a headache. Maybe you got a bald spot. Somebody got a bald spot. You've been worrying like crazy. All those is head traumas. Okay, you got some mental anguish. Somebody does. They said, do your little meditation, connect to source. Do your meditation, connect to source. Feel the vibration of that. In your visualization, watch your higher self come and stand over you and provide you all that you need to transmute those energies for your own healing. Allow the higher self to do this for you. Some of you don't work with the higher self. Some of you work with God. Allow God to do that. Visualize that. Some of you don't work with the higher self or God. Some of you work with the universe. See the loving energy of the universe healing you. Some of you work with your angels or your ancestors or guides. Fill in the blank as needed according to your belief, because they're constantly there with you. This is a collaborative effort. You are not alone. Some of you, I'm hearing you feel so alone because you over there in your part of the world, wherever that be, and there's not really friends, there's not really family, there's not really anybody you could talk about this stuff with, but you're not alone. We may be on the opposite sides of the world, baby, but I'm here with you. And everybody in these comments are here with you. And everybody who's viewing is here with you. And everybody who's liking is here with you. And everybody who sees it and is silent because they don't have an account and they don't comment yet, or because they just don't know what to comment, they are with you. And guess what? Aside from that, there's a whole bunch of other people who have not even stumbled upon this channel yet, because it's not for them at this time, who are here with you. I see an increase of peace on earth. I see an increase of peace on earth. One more time for emphasis. Yes, please. And I see an increase of peace on earth. I see an increase of abundance on earth. I see an increase of abundance on earth. I see an increase of abundance on earth. I see an increase of love on earth. I see an increase of love on earth. I see an increase of love on earth. As we are coming into our empowerment, there is an increase of peace, abundance, and love on earth. We are a part of the solution. And it's not by going out and forcing it and cramming it down somebody else's throats. It's about self-application. And they're saying on the four corners of the globe, we exist. We are. We're not alone. There's ones who have not come into our awareness, but we are not alone. We're finding our empowerment. We're taking it back from religions, from external people, from objects, items, and ceremonies that we had previously given it to. We're owning it. See, they're saying the ancestral healers. They're showing me a medicine woman from our ancestral lines. She used herbs. She used earth. She She used all the gifts that Earth has. But what she knew that was not documented for you was she used it knowing that she was connected to Source. That's why she had success. That's why everybody came to her. Everybody who's been successful in this in a lasting way, not a temporary effect, but a true lasting way, has had success in this because they've been first connected to Source. So before anything and above all, connect to love, Source, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. That divine energy, it's always here for you, loving you and supporting you. It is what you are. And anywhere where you don't feel that that's true, it's because you blocked it out. But that can be removed. All blockages can be removed. And one of the best ways you can say it and pronounce it as a self-fulfilled prophecy over your life is, I am healed, I am healed, I am healed, until that becomes real. Wake up in the morning, connect to Source. Wake up in the night, connect to Source. Go to bed at night, connect to Source. Go to bed in the morning, connect to Source. Notice that I'm not here implying the societally accepted bedtime is at night. It's not for everybody. Whenever you wake, whenever you sleep, connect to Source. Whenever that anxiety comes up in you, connect to Source. Some of you, your hands start shaking. That's because you're a healer. You got so much energy in you. Connect to Source. You can move the energy with your hands. You can put it into your heart if you want to. You can expand it out over your building, your home, your city, your country. You could expand it over the world. You get nervous. You start to shake. You start to shake. Too much energy in you. It wants to be expressed. It wants to be expressed. Connect to Source. Ground yourself. Connect to Source. You can learn this. You can learn what to do with all this energy flowing through you. You can learn how to connect to Source in a way that doesn't drain you and exhaust you. And so that you're not connecting specifically to the other person. You're connecting to. See, here's the thing they're showing me. Somebody's got to be connected to Source. They're showing me Christmas lights. Have you ever made a mistake and plugged in the Christmas light into another strand of Christmas lights that's not plugged into the socket and none of the lights turn on? Somebody's been doing that and the lights won't go on. You got to connect to the socket. If you could connect to the socket, others can connect to you. You can connect to all the others and light them up too. There you go. But you got to be connected to the energy source. You get it yet? Gosh, how many other ways can we say this? How many other ways can we say this? I have a, what's it called? A surge protector strip plug for all of my lighting equipment that I use for the show. If it's not plugged in, and if the power switch isn't on, none of these things work. That's why somebody's readings and healings haven't worked. You've had customers come back because they need to do it again. That's nice for your pockets. That could be really nice for your pockets. If you're doing this spiritual work because of your pockets, you're not fully connected to Source. The pockets is the side effect of being fully connected to Source, no matter what your work is. The pockets will fill up as you are connected to Source. But if you're not connected to Source, nothing can be connected through you. So we've got to be connected to Source before we do anything we do. It'll fill your life. It'll fill your energy. It'll fill your resources. It'll fill your pockets. Okay. I'm going to read your Alpha and Omega messages, and I invite all my members to put your personal questions in the comment box. Here we go. 5 of emotion. Forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life. Ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. Forgiveness. Okay? Dear you, you are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, You have the power to make a choice to get with spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where all this is going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do it all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. All right, so this is what we have here for you for the download today. Let me grab my I have Love Tarot, and we're going to get into the member questions now. Thank you for watching this video. If you're a finisher, thank you for putting I'm a finisher in the comments. You can do that even if I forget to say it. It's nice to know who watched the whole video. It excites me. It lets me know that you found the value of the message. Also, thank you for those of you whose hearts are opened up to share from your wallet. There is love donations that are coming in here and there, and I'm so grateful for everyone. Okay, and thank you for those of you who have been moved to contribute to the channel by making a purchase of another deck that we can use, or whatever way. Like we were sent the Palo Santo, which set the alarms off today, but it came in helpful. It came in helpful as part of the message. I love. Even the alarm was part of the message. Hello. Thank you for telling somebody. Who did you share this channel with? Who did you share this message with? The growth on the channel is beautiful. You know, I'm so grateful for all of you. All right, here we go. Janine asks, what do I need to know about my mom, please? I'm concerned. All right, for Janine, what is the most valuable message we have regarding her mom? Most valuable message for Janine regarding her mom. 3 of Swords in reverse. There's interesting. There is a emotional healing going on within her. There aren't things she was hurt about, sad about, upset about. She's starting to see another point of view about them. She's starting to see another point of view about them. She is, with the 3 of Swords in reverse, all that pain and sorrow from the past is being released and cleaned away. It reminds me of Vivir Mi Vida, the song from Mark Anthony. Is like sometimes the rain comes to wash away the wounds, to wash clean the wounds. Ace of Cups with your mother. She's actually getting in tune with her spirit in some sort of way right now. That's what I see with her. Yeah. She's making peace. There we go. I heard peace with the past. Bottom of the deck, Justice card. There's a lot of shit where there was karmic cycles, shit she did. You know, it's like she's having a life review moment, and she's making peace with a lot of things from her past, becoming more aware, becoming more conscious, becoming more in tune with herself. That's what I see right now with her. And yes, you know, she will transition. And as she does, she will let go of all of it. It will no longer be in effect. She's preparing for that process now on a conscious level, I hear. All right. That's what I have for you, Janine. Any messages from the divine spirits on how to keep growing spiritually? What can Daisy do to keep growing spiritually, please? And thank you. What can Daisy do to keep growing spiritually at this time? Most valuable message for Daisy to keep growing spiritually. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's the message for Daisy? I heard trust in all that you've been doing. I hear keep doing what has been working for you so far. Keep doing more of that. These cards fell on the chair. This one fell under the laptop. 4 of Wands. This one fell under the laptop. Interestingly enough, I've 4 videos a day for you. They're saying watch 4 old videos a day, listen to 4 old videos a day. Why? Because there's different information in there, okay? Interesting. Start some new patterns, start some new trends, start some new patterns, start some new trends. What else? 6 of Wands. Look at how far you've come. Look at the progress you made. Stop looking at yourself like there's something you're missing, like there's something more that you should have been doing and being harsh on yourself. They're saying, look at your successes so far. Focusing on your successes will bring you more successes to come. Yeah. Making it real, making it stability, doing it every day. Consistency is key. Okay. 8 of Swords, being focused on that. What you are focused on is going to be important. It's so easy for us to focus on loving another. It's so easy for us to focus on the physical desires and stuff like that. You're saying make it your point of focus, okay? Keep focusing on where you've had success, how far you've come, more to come, stabilizing it. Persistence and consistency, making it regular part of your life. Yes, the bottom of the deck, what do we have is the 4 of Swords. Rest, meditation. What are you falling asleep with? As I sleep, I am healed. I heard as I sleep, I am healed. That came through the message today. That's what I have for you, my dear. I trust and believe that Source is giving you the messages that you need. And I heard get one for you too, Melinda. So let's see what's the most valuable message that you have for me at this time. The guidance, most beneficial guidance for me at this time to be in a receptive mode. To embrace, to enhance my receptive mode. I like being in receptive mode. I know I am in receptive mode. What can I do to continue to allow that receptive mode to continue to grow for me? What is that? King of Pentacles. I have. Keep giving more attention, Melinda, to everything that you have. You have so much. You are in abundance. And how is that true for you now? Stay there. And with the Devil at the bottom of the deck, make sure you don't fall back into fears, false ideas of lack and limitation. Okay, stay in your abundance and your prosperity. Stay focused there. This is what will assist you. This is how you got into receptive mode, and this is what's going to help keep you there. Okay, this is what I have for myself today. Now, why is this card face down? We have the 6 of this here. What you put in is what you get out. What you put in is what you get out. So make the investment in it and you'll get more out of it, okay? All right, this is what I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you could treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out.